Good morning, everyone. You may be able to hear me over the winds. So, it is November 1st, day after Halloween. This wind is intense, but it is. Look at this shit. It is like 18 degrees out here Celsius, feels like 23, which is absolutely insane for November 1st in Canada. I think that's nuts. This is like a July day. So, I don't know. I just thought I'd film a little clip and show that, and show my walk there today. My drive's going to be picking me up. I carpool with the guy, so he'll be here any second now, so I'm going to go, but I'll catch up with you guys in a bit here. Alright, day is done. Still windy as hell, but sun's out. Starting the weekend. It's a nice little switchback trail I get to walk on. Love it. Good morning, everybody. So it's Saturday morning. It's November 2nd, and that means that it is the 2nd of the month, of course. So I do a fast on the 2nd. So I'm doing that today, even though I'm not at work and I'm, just home and doing my thing. And I don't know. I'm just doing it anyway, and I like to do the animals first on the 2nd fast because basically what it kind of does for me is it's just a mental thing. It's not really a difficult physical challenge for me to go 24 hours without food. Like, that's not a huge deal, but it's just kind of a mental thing, just kind of a refresher. Like, hey, these are. I guess I should explain it in case anybody's not really familiar with the animals first on the 2nd. It's just you fast for 24 hours, and it's essentially in solidarity with all the animals that are being trucked off to slaughter who could be going without food and water for days. I know that Canada has some of the worst transport laws in the world, and it could be 36, 48 hours, or I don't know what the exact numbers are, but without food or water in extreme cold or extreme heat. And so so it's just kind of a thing. There's a group on Facebook, and a bunch of us do the fasting for 24 hours, just kind of in solidarity for that, and it raises awareness. And I don't have a mark on my arm right now, but there's usually like a circle with a little X in the middle, and that's meant to kind of symbolize the knife and fork on a plate, and just it's a good passive way of doing a little bit of an activism, because of course people are going to ask you, what's that mark on your hand, or they're going to ask you about it. That's an opportunity to talk about it. So anyway, long-winded 2 minutes talking about that. That's what I'm doing. In about 20 minutes from now, I'm going to go pick up a little piece of artwork. It's nothing like, the piece of art itself is nothing special, but the print that's on there is a piece by Salvador Dali. It's the swans reflecting elephants, and I saw it I'm part of a few like buy and sell groups, and like I use the marketplace quite a bit on Facebook, but this one group that I'm in is like a non-monetary group. It's just all about trades or giving away free stuff, and I saw this, I was like, I need to have this. And it's a pretty good group so far. Like, people are giving away some really cool stuff, and like, obviously they want it to go to somebody who can use it. It's not about like trolling this free site so you can just get all this free stuff and then sell it. But I'm sure that some people do that. But in any case, I saw this as being a great opportunity for a piece of artwork for my office. So can't wait to get that. And yeah, it's going to be shortly, so I'll take you guys along for the walk. For now, I'm just going to finish up my coffee. I do drink some liquids on the 2nd when I'm fasting. Obviously, I don't need to do a dry fast. It doesn't make sense to do so. I could, but I feel like this isn't about like, this is more about making a statement and more about a mental thing for me. It's not about like, hurting myself physically or like getting dehydrated. Like, that's pointless. So I'm still drinking water and, having a coffee this morning. I'll have a tea later or something. That's no big deal. It does smell pretty good in here. Jamie's making herself some hash browns, some of that breakfast dish that we've had that we typically have on weekends. But that's fine. It's not bothering me at all. Probably because, we're only like 12 hours into this. It's only the next morning after I stopped eating. So if this was like, 6 p.m., maybe it would be igniting the hunger a little bit more, but that's all right. Anyway, I'm going to go. There's 4 minutes of ranting and rambling, so I'll catch up with you guys probably out on my walk to go pick up my piece of art. All right, folks, we're back, and I'm just waiting for the person to get here. They wanted to meet outside here by the school, probably instead of me coming to their door. That's fine. That's understandable. But I actually used to live right there. That was my place. That upstairs deck was amazing because this time of the year, when the leaves weren't like completely covering, you can actually see down over into the downtown, which was really nice. But it was also pretty sweet to like sit out and watch storms going by and stuff like that, or like being out in the rain where it was a covered deck. Just so nice. And then, yeah, like having the school basketball court, an outdoor basketball court, like right here, right across the street. It was pretty sweet. So anyway, I see that person just messaged. They'll be here in a couple minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this so that I'm not filming like a crazy person when they get here. And I'll catch up with you guys in a few. All right, so I just got back from hanging out with a friend of mine. We were just chilling for a little bit, driving around and enjoying the sunshine. Nice day, a little bit cool. Definitely a lot colder than it was yesterday. But anyway, I'll show you the painting that I got. Well, it's like I say, a print on one of those like kind of wooden things. It's not like a framed print or anything. It's just like one of those wooden things that you hang up, but it's got the prints on it. Anyway, my phone had actually died while I was standing outside after picking it up. So the last clip you probably would have seen was me just standing by the basketball court. But even though my phone had like 40% battery, it died. The battery's going. This is an iPhone SE, so it's a few years old now. And I'm soon due for an upgrade for a work phone, and couldn't come at a better time. Because the only way it'll turn back on is if I plug it in, give it that little kind of like a boost like you would with a car battery, and then it turns on and it's fine. But of course I didn't have my charger or an outlet outside by the school with me. Anyway, here's the thing. Yeah, so there we go. That is the swans reflecting elephants. Of course my overhead light is reflecting in the picture, but I really like that. That's going to look good in my office. All right, so for the last little bit, just been posting some things to the marketplace, doing a little bit of, getting rid of some of these vintage items we got kicking around. And, been doing a little bit of that, selling some stuff. And Marley has just been like all over me the entire time I've been doing this. I was mostly sitting at the table and, she's just trying to be all over me. Well, she finally got her way because I'm sitting on the couch now. And yeah, she is something else. What you doing, baby? Cute though, that's for sure. So yeah, just been doing that. Probably going to, well, let me see, how far am I into my fast? I'm 19 hours into my fast. So I've got 5 hours to go, somewhere around 8 o'clock. I think it might have been a few minutes after 8 or something that I snacked on some chickpea. No, what are they, chickpea? What are those things, like the like roasted snap pea or something? Yeah.
Not roasted.
Not roasted. I don't know what the brand is.
Snap pea crisps or something.
Okay. Something like a snap pea crisp. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Point is, I got about 5 hours to go, and then I'm...
Snap.
harvest snaps. There it is. And then I'm going to eat some pea soup, some split pea soup with some tofu in there that Jamie made for me the other day. That's going to feel nice. But I got to say, for 19 hours in, I'm really not that hungry. My stomach hasn't even been growling all that much. I haven't done much. It's not like I've been out really walking around or doing anything. Went out with my buddy there earlier, but we were just sitting in the car, so.
There's no tofu in the soup.
I thought there was.
I just put some in that one bowl.
Oh. Oh, she had just added it to one bowl that I had of it. It's not actually in the soup. Okay. No, it's all right. So anyway, just gonna chill with Marley here a little bit more, my little lap buddy here. And that's about it for now.
Sorry.
Sheesh. Jamie's over there wrecking the place, so I should go so you guys can actually hear me. I realized that last thing didn't really make sense when Jamie corrected me. It's like, so you can go so that they can hear you? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. My point was, you probably can't hear me anyway, so I should go. Thank you for the correction, lady. All right, back outside. It's about, 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that. Jamie needs a little bit of vanilla extract to make some cookies for later. And so I've been using this Flashfood app. The vanilla's not on there, but I browse it quite a bit. I'm about to pick up, basically what they do is they put all their stuff that's approaching the best before date on there for a discount. And our local store that's only 300 meters from home is a partner for this. So I'm about to pick up 2 pounds of mango spears, like already cut mango, for about $3. So that's a great deal, considering one red mango is usually something like $2 or $2.50, and of course most of that's pit. So yeah, anyway, super close though. I'm already at the end of my road, and the store's just down over the hill there. So I'm gonna go across this busy road, eat my mango later, because I'm still fasting for like 4 more hours. Starting to get hungry though. All right, so a couple things. You'll probably notice my freezer making some noise, and you'll notice the Christmas decoration behind me here. Jamie started already. That's okay, though. There she is.
Don't you dare shame my Christmas.
I'm not shaming the Christmas. I'm just saying that, yes, it is November 2nd, in case anybody's confused. I didn't try and time travel for this. Anyway. Just broke my fast of 24 hours with this pot of split pea soup and some homemade bread. Oh my God, so good. It always feels so good to eat something after 24 hours. I know that seems obvious, but it's great. It's like my running buddy Glenn says the reason he loves running so much is because it feels good when he stops. It's kind of like this, the fasting is great.
You
but
polished it off.
Oh yeah, no, I polished it off for
Did
sure.
you eat a cookie?
No, not yet. I'm gonna finish these last couple bites here and then have a cookie as well. You could hand me 2 now if you wanted, and I'll show them the cookies I'm gonna eat. So Jamie used a recipe from 1,000 years ago or something. Not 1,000 years, but this looks so good. But it is a vintage recipe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let you know what the cookie tastes like. But for now, I'm going to eat the last couple bites of this soup. And
That soup's on YouTube.
this soup is on YouTube. So was it just like a video for just the soup? I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
When did you post it?
3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, right. Okay. I'll try to find a link and put it in the description. I think we've had this conversation recently before, and somebody found it. It might have been the shepherd's pie. In any case, I'll try to find it, put a link down below. But yeah, amazing. All right. So Jamie wants my reaction to the cooks, meaning the cookies. Let's go ahead and try this out. That's really nice. It's It's nice and light and fluffy, even though the bottom kind of looks like it's a little crispy or whatever. That's great.
The bottom is crispy.
Mm-hmm. But the inside.
Yeah.
Mmm. Look at that. Break the fast and then get dessert for it too. Okay. I'm gonna go eat another one.
Crispy on the outside, soft in the middle.
Yeah, crispy outside, soft in the middle. And this recipe is what? Like vintage, but like from an old cookbook or something?
That one right there. 1966.
This Better Home and Gardens. 1966, Cookies and Candies. Better Homes and Gardens.
I'm gonna post a video on it.
Some damn good cookies. Okay. Well, thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
I'm going to keep eating. Good morning, folks. It is the next day. It is Sunday. It's a little bit after 11. We were going to be having somebody drop off a china cabinet to us about 15 minutes ago, but she messaged me and said that when they were loading it on the truck, one of the glass panes broke, and yeah, it's just not going to work for us because, you know, cats are going to get in there. And yeah. So anyway, that's a little bit disappointing, but not a huge deal. Anyway, just walking back down to the store. This Flashfood app, man, I'm telling you, it's great. They just had some Vega protein bars, the caramel, 50 cents a piece. So I grabbed 3 of those, the 3 that were left. Got all that mango yesterday, like 2 pounds of mango for $3. This is great. Also have to pick up a couple of other things. Jamie's not feeling well today, so one of the things that helps settle my stomach when I'm not feeling well, and her as well, is just like some plain potato chips. A little bit of salt, a little bit of starch helps out. So I'm gonna get her a bag of those, and something else I gotta pick up. I don't remember. Hopefully I remember by the time I get there. Anyway, back out on the busy road now, so I'll catch up in a few. Okay, folks, so I just got home. Some of you may know I am participating in like a driving course. And yes, I'm in my mid-30s, but I'm participating in this driving course, which will save me a whole bunch in insurance, I'm sure. But went out for a first session with the instructor. Marley, stop digging at that. Stop it. So I've done a lot of driving anyway, just restarting my computer as I'm doing this. But so I've done a lot of driving. That's no problem. But doing this course, first day out with the instructor, and so I knew this beforehand. But the guy's vegan. He's been vegan for 20 some years. Really cool. I went to the same high school that he taught at, but he was never my teacher. But yeah, so anyway, all went well. And, you know, it's amazing how much you can learn, even though you already, you know, you feel like you already know what is going on. But yeah, it's still cool. You still learn some things and, you know, get different perspectives. So that works out. But yeah, it was a good session, but we were chatting about veganism a lot too, like just kind of you know, floating along and driving along, just having a chat. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And, you know, he was saying that 20 some years ago, you know, if you had to do any traveling or anything like that, it was pretty tough. Like, you know, especially if you had like a layover at an airport or something, finding something vegan was like essentially impossible. And early on, like, you know, 25 years ago or something, there were times where it was like just actually starve or eat something that could potentially have, you know, like a muffin or something that could potentially have had some egg in it or something. You know, he had to make that decision a couple of times, like 25 years ago or so. But he's like, man, nowadays, like, there's just no excuse, you know. And it's awesome because this guy is like 72 years old. So it was just cool having this conversation and him saying these days, like, I don't understand it. Why people are still eating animals makes no sense to me at all. In 2019, going into 2020, there's no excuses. Like, it was awesome. So that was really cool. Marley has decided to join me now that she's done shredding the couch. Isn't that right? You couch shredder. Anyway, so like I mentioned earlier, I've been using that Flashfood app, gotten some great deals. I'm going to try one of those Vega protein bars. I've never tried one before. I know a few people have said that they don't like it because it tastes, you can really taste that like strong protein powder kind of a flavor. Other people have said they really like them. I've got the chocolate caramel kind, so I'm going to try that out and see what it tastes like. I'm going to do a little taste test video actually for it because I know they've been out for a while, but yeah, whatever. Like, because I've heard so many mixed reviews, I'm going to make a video on it anyway. But yeah, and then I'm also going to eat some of that mango that I got yesterday. So I'm pretty excited to get something in my stomach. I just had some coffee and a few cookies this morning. So here it is, 20 after 1. And, or no, not 20 after 1. I'm an idiot. 10 to 2. And yeah, just eating coffee and a few cookies today. Yesterday was my fasting, and for some reason I'm not eating again today very much. But I'm going to change that. So I'm going to stop rambling. That's 4 minutes. We'll be back. All right, here's some of that mango. And, other than a couple tiny little brown spots, it still looks really good. Can't wait to dig in. Okay, so I filmed the taste test on the bar without giving too much away. I liked it. Now I'm just gonna eat some of this nice mango. Can't wait. Scarf this back. That's right, I used the word scarf.
I was a little bit.
And just eat some mango. And I don't really know what else is going on for the day, but I think I'll just call it there. Kind of just a random, not a whole lot going on, sort of weekend vlog deal. Throw something together. And so that'll be up obviously today. You'll be seeing this. But the taste test video will come out on Tuesday because I'll make it a Taste Test Tuesday. And I guess that's about it. So bye.